Howdy doody, guys. So, I have decided to do something different. I am going to try my hand at reading some Reddit stories because I like reading them myself anyways, but I really like sharing them with families and friends and stuff like that, and sharing videos with stories in them and stuff, and it just doesn't seem like it catches a lot, but I would not mind trying to share with other people and my take on it as well, because I like juicy stuff. I like the drama. So why not sit with me, have tea, have a spell, I don't know, take your shoes off, stay a while. So, I'm going to start with my first little Reddit story here for Am I the A-hole? Fairly popular with a bunch of people. Might as well start out with the most generic that everybody knows. Then I'll get into other stuff later. But this one is called Am I the A-hole for gifting my mom and her husband a book on cheating for their anniversary? What? I'm a 16-year-old male and love my mom, 35, but when I was 10, she had an affair and left us. Ooh. I visited her as often as I could, and she always seemed so happy when I was there, but I hated her new family. So I stopped visiting. Honestly, we rarely see each other after just for my birthday and events, really. She wants us to be close, but I want nothing to do with her new husband, so I've kept my distance. Except on February 20th, my dad announced he'd be out on business till the 12th, and my grandparents are stuck visiting relatives in Italy, so I really had nowhere to go, and my mom jumped at the chance to have me stay with her. And just my luck that my mom's anniversary with her husband was on Sunday. Yikes. Haven't had a good time here at all, so all I do is stay in my room doing homework or go out with friends to avoid family activities, because it sucks seeing how lovey-dovey she is with her husband. Yeah, I'd hate that too. It was a little bit uncomfortable at 6 years old. Or 16, excuse me. And how they seem like the perfect family with their daughters. Ew. The morning before her anniversary day, she came to my bed and tried to cuddle with me like before she left us, but it made me angry. Like, we can't go back in time and pretend how it was. No, you can't do that. That's not how you repair stuff. It's not. That's just awkward. So I just pretended to be asleep and stay curled up and frozen, until she left. I started crying because of that, and I felt angry and snarky, and my mom majored in literature, so I got her a copy of Anna Karenina. Hold on. Anna Karenina for her anniversary. The book's about a lady who leaves her husband and son for her lover. I never read it, but I watched the movie with my girlfriend and I hated it. Oh no. That's petty. The anniversary party was on Sunday. Everyone was having fun but me, and then people gave their gifts. I gave mine, and when my mom saw what it was, she seemed shocked, but just said thanks. I'd be shocked too. The party ended like an hour after, but at night when she was in a room, I heard her crying really loudly. So I kind of eavesdropped a little and heard her saying stuff about that book and me and her husband trying to calm her. The next day at breakfast, she left for work early before I woke up, and her husband straight up called me an a-hole and other stuff for gifting them that. It's been a few days now, and my mom has barely talked to me. Honestly, I feel so wrong I made my mom cry, but at the same time, I don't want to be here, and she knows that knows that. So am I really the a-hole? No. No, you're not, because you've dealt with that. You've had to deal with your mom just up and leaving you for another person and not even really talking to you or being around you or whatever. You're 16 years old, dude. Like, that's, I mean, you're going through a lot anyways. And 10, come on. At 10 years old, your mom leaves and doesn't talk to you, doesn't say anything. Lord, I was attached to my mama at the hip. I couldn't imagine So, I mean, I'd be mad too. I'd do that. I would be petty and do that. Especially with her trying to cuddle up next to you and make things all hunky-dory better. No, that's not going to work. That doesn't work with me. Edit. Thankfully, the mods have locked this, but to everyone who keeps DMing me, here's some facts to read before you do. I gave my mom the book to try and get it across to her that I hate being at her house and being around her family, and that it hurts me to be there because I sympathize with the son from the movie, not because I want a train to run her over. I do not want that to happen to my mom. Oh, yeah. I do not want my dad to get back together with my mom. He is happy with his fiance. This is true. My dad has his reasons for not wanting me to go to therapy and just be protective. Okay. Yes, I stopped visiting my mom because I hate her husband, but she has custody of me on weekends or breaks. She could have forced me to be with her, but since being with him or making him be with us whenever I did go to her was more important, she never tried anything beyond the bare minimum of going to big events. Okay, that I can relate to. My mom and my dad are divorced when I was like 3. But my dad, my real dad, he's in prison now. Whatever. Nasty individual. Anyways, couldn't keep a job, whatever. The only time he ever wanted to come see me was during birthdays or anything like that. But my 5th birthday was the last time that I actually got to see him. But it was always one of those situations when he did try talking to me later on. It was, oh, I love you. I'll always be around you. Lie, lie, lie. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. I'm not here. I'm coming for this event. I'm coming for this event. Doesn't show up. So yeah, I can understand that completely, but he didn't get any custody of me either, so I didn't get to really be around him, thank God. I'm glad I didn't. I learned the kind of person he was as soon as I got older, and I think I was about 18 when this almost 40-year-old man talked to me like a teenager. I was like, no, I'm good. You're being a little bit ridiculous and immature right now. So, no, I completely get where this kid's coming from. Not wanting to be around there and the mom only being there for certain things. And it's pretty sad. It's just sad. Yeah, I can understand why he gave the book. That's wild to me. Yeah. No. Yeah, with the comments, definitely not the a-hole for one. Anna Karenina is a classic and a great gift. I'll have to read that or find the movie like he talks about. So definitely I'll have to look that up because that seems interesting. A lot of people say that it's a good book, or saying that it's a good book on here. Not the a-hole. She wouldn't take it so hard or understand what you're implying if she didn't already feel that way. True. Like Nicki Minaj says, I bust shots, don't duck if I don't apply. Oh, man. There's a phrase that's popular in African American culture. A hit dog will holler. Guilty dog barks first. I learned that one. I'll be darned. Yep. Not the a-hole, my friend. I don't think you ever will be on that one. I think a lot of people understand. I think you're Gucci. It is an old story. It says it's from 2 years ago, but, oh, excuse me, that one's not 2 years ago. It says it's from a few years ago, but still not the a-hole in my case. Thank you for listening. I'll probably have another story up tomorrow. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to start on this new track and see what this does for me as far as reactions and stuff go. Bye, guys.